What's up guys, today we are going to be drawing a picture of Harry Potter. So let's get stuck in. Okay, right, so we're going to start off with his head. Going to just do a nice big circle. We're just going to sketch in all the bits. I'll go a bit harder than I would normally so you can see it better. So, and we're just going to put in like the basic shapes for him. So we're going to put his body in. He's got a nice, this looks kind of like a lollipop's going to be. One leg's down here. And we're just putting them in really simply to start with. One leg's going to come down here. He's going to have a little shoes. Okay, and then he's going to have, one arm's going to come here. And he's going to be holding onto his wand. One arm's going to come down here. And he's going to be holding onto his broomstick. That's going to be made up of a couple of bits. Right, so basically we've just made it really easy to start with. We've just got a big circle for his head, a kind of rectangle, some rectangles for his legs, and then these little easy peasy shapes. Okay, right, so next we're going to let's draw a little line across here. Oh, my computer's just telling me. Right, back into it. Let's draw a little line across here for his, like where his eyes are going to go. And we're going to just sketch in one big eye there. One big eye there. And then we'll go over it a bit more clearly. So that'll be the outline of his eye, and this bit will be the green bit of his eye. And again, this is the outline of his eye. And then this will be the green bit of his eye. Lovely. Right, let's get a little bit of his scar in like that. And then we're going to have to put his glasses in. So we're going to go bigger than his whole eye. Just a little nose and a little smile. Cool, right, next up let's get some hair bits in. So we're going to do some bits of messy hair coming down. Draw these bits in first. It's a bit like bits of hanging down, like leaves and stuff. I'll do it like, because he's got messy hair, Harry Potter. And then these bits will come around near his eyes. And these will come round near where his face goes. Then we'll put the top bits in. We'll just go a bit messy with that. And then we'll use this to get his face in. So right, this is where you might want to change where his mouth is and keep his nose there. We'll put some little bits in for his eye. Cool, so far looking a bit weird, but this is where we're going to go in with the pen and find all the details and make it look better, hopefully. So I'm just using a little black liner pen and we're going to go in with that. So first thing, let's go with his hair because it overlaps lots of the things in the foreground. So it's going to go in front of lots of bits. And this is where we can make things a bit thicker. So what I'll do is I'll go over these bits and make sure I'm getting them in the right places where I want them. If I want to change anything here, this is where I'm going to do it. And then when my pen's dry, I'll rub out all the lines and then I'll just go over again with my pen and make some of the lines a bit thicker and just make the picture look a little bit nicer. Yeah, if you go wrong, see how I've just made that a bit thicker. Later on I'll come back in there and I'll neaten up these lines. see I've changed the line here, just curled it out a little bit. Now I'll change the line. Going a bit spikier than I've wanted, a bit more Sonic the Hedgehog-y, but that's alright. Right, who's your favourite Harry Potter character? Let me know in the comments. And then whoever comes up most, I'll draw them next. As soon as this week's this month's going to be Halloween-y, I'm going to try and do loads of different Halloween drawings this month. Okay, right, so we're going to do his eyes. This is where it gets a little bit trickier. So what I will do is I'll draw his eyes. I can see this is his glasses line. I'm going to draw his eyes in first, the glasses can kind of just cut over the top of that. I'm going to make his eyes look good first. So we're trying to get that nice and round. And then this bit's going to be like the coloured part of his eye. And then we'll have this bit as the darker part. And I'll probably make that darker green instead of black. And same again. So I'll do the outside of his eye. And see where I've done those double loops, I'll just colour those in black. And I'll do the inside part of his eye. And this little bit. And we'll make that look better with basically when we come to colour it. So I'm going to put his little nose in here, and I'm going to keep his smile down a bit lower than the first one I did. Cool, right, so his glasses, you need to try and make this as round as you can. And we'll do a line over the front. And again, making it as round as you can. Maybe put these side bits in. Cool, and then his chin. Right, it's starting to come together. It's still looking a bit weird because we've got all the pencil lines. It looks a bit weird. But when we rub those out, and then I'm going to go over thicker at the end. So next, let's get, this is where his neckline will be. I'm going to put in a little bit of his school shirt. And then we'll add his tie in. I'll make his tie quite big. Here. And we'll do stripes this way on the knot of his tie, and the stripes the other way on the main part of his tie. And then we're just going to put some parts of his robe in. Do the same again on the other side. It's like a triangle. And this robe's going to come down. Nice. And then off his shoulder. So this is like the thick part of his robe. Where his hand will be. That's like the circle I've drawn. And then come back up here. For his hand, we're just going to draw some bumps for his knuckles. I think if we put the thing in his hand, what did I say it was? His I keep wanting to say umbrella. Oh. Put his umbrella in his hand. His broomstick. It makes it easier when you add the rest of his cloak in. Looks a bit like a giant's paintbrush. So these are like the bits you would stand on, making them a bit jaggedy. I don't know what this is. What is it? Nimbus 2000 or Firebolt, isn't it? He gets. Okay, the rest of his cloak's going to come down, swoop round here, like that. Cool, it's looking good. And then where his shirt's kind of tucked in, it's going to come along here, and we'll do a little double line. And his trousers, we're just going to make them really easy. Simple trousers, and then give him little cute feet, which we'll just colour in black. Then we come to colour it in. Okay, so this line's going to carry on here. This bit's going to be red because it's the inside of cloak. His arm's going to drop down here and then come up here. Okay, I've drawn his hand here, but because the cloak starts up here, I'm going to change his hand to up here. And we're going to give him some fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll lay his wand in. There. Cool, let's give him some magic-y bits coming off. You can choose to do your magic like animation bits however you want. You might do stars or a rainbow coming out the end. I'm doing like swirls. Cool, and then if we draw this bit in, it's like the inside of his cloak there. And then this bit will come out here. And go behind as well. Lovely, and then if we carry on that bit, so this will be red, this will be red, this will be red, and that's black. Lovely, right, we'll give it a couple of seconds and then we'll let it dry and we'll come back and rub out the lines and see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going over these lines again to make them all nice and thick. You can either use a little pen like I'm using here, or you can use a Sharpie as well. Sometimes it's nicer. Sometimes it's nicer to use a Sharpie because you get a nice thick line. And because it's a hot day and I don't want to smudge all my work, I'm just going to use this little piece of paper to rest my hand on. I can slide my hand around really easy and I'm much less likely to smudge the bits I've already drawn. Okay, so there he is. Let's get him coloured in. Today, I think I'm going to use a mixture of felt tips and pencil crayons. Okay, and there he is. I hope you've liked the video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do any other Harry Potter characters, and then don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Bye!